a video with you guys sort of helping me choose my TBR for next month. I'm feeling pretty slumpy recently, just kind of picking things up and not being that interested in them. Sort of feel more like I am pushing my way through books rather than flying through them. So I thought I would give you a chance to make me more excited about the books I have on my TBR. So this is my TBR shelf, and the way I currently have it split is that the top row is all the books that I am still sort of pretty interested in reading, and then this row here is ones that I have not got such an interest to read, and then if we go down to the bottom row, those are the books that I have bought in 2015 that I haven't read yet. So all of those top ones are 2014 or before purchases. So I actually already have a TBR Shelf Tour on my channel, so I'm not going to go through every book and pull the cover out, but I am going to kind of scan through them for you. Okay, so here's the plan. I have a TBR jar and I'm going to pull 5, I think, from the TBR jar. So this is to an extent going to be part of my June TBR, but I will put them all together when we're done. And then I'm going to ask you guys to choose 3 for me from the books you've just seen. Try not to get the same ones I'm going to pick out. Here's my little jar. It's kind of cute. Let's have a go. So the first book is The Unincorporated Man. So this book is a sci-fi book in which every individual at birth is assigned essentially a legal corporation. So everyone is their own sort of legal entity, and there's a man who isn't. I know nothing about it beyond that, and I bought this one a while ago and kind of got turned off by high sci-fi kind of things, so just haven't bothered picking it up. Probably not going to be the first one to pick up because I'm currently reading Dust, which is quite complicated sci-fi, so maybe take this one a little bit later in the month. And the next one is Feed. So this one I actually I'm not looking forward to so much. This is on my shelf that I'm about, but I don't want to unhaul them. This is Feed by Mara Grant. I've read Parasitology, the first one, Parasite, by her, and really enjoyed it, and so bought the box set of her other books because I enjoyed it so much. And the only reason I'm not so excited for this is because of the format of the book. So it's really thin, so that'd be like a standard size paperback, and then if you look, it's really like short, which means the pages, you have to bend the spine, and I just don't really want to do it, and yeah, it's really put me off. But that's good. It's, you know, that hopefully I'll read it and I'll really like it, and if I don't like it, if I get, you know, halfway through and I'm not interested, I will just unhaul this series. Okay, so the next book is The Luminaries. So, blimey, okay. I've actually already started this one. I'm not that far into it, but I am enjoying it, and to be fair, I have a lot of books that are more sort of dense left on my TBR shelf now. I've read up the ones that were sort of simpler. It's a monster, but I can do it, and clearly this is the month it's going to happen. The Luminaries, what a good one for a ready slump. Oh well, it's a big book, it's very good so far, and I'm sure I'm going to enjoy it. It's just making myself read it, and I shouldn't be so lazy. Okay, so just 2 more, and I'm crossing my fingers for short ones. Now I've got the Luminaries up there. Okay, so the next book I pulled out I'm actually going to discount. This is American Psycho by Brent Easton Ellis. I am currently listening to this on audiobook when I walk into work, when I have a shower, when I'm cooking. So I'm not physically reading the book, but I am listening to it all the time, so I am kind of currently doing that. I have spoken about it a bit before, about books I'm currently reading in that video, and said why I'm not looking forward to it so much, but the audiobook is, I find, much better and much more enjoyable than physically reading the book, so I'm discounting that one because I'm already doing it. Okay, so the next book is Shrapnel, which is another book I'm really not looking forward to, and is one of the books that I really want to unhaul. So it is a little one, so at least we've got that. It's by William Wharton, and it's a memoir about his time in World War I and World War II. Screw it. When I pulled it out, I thought, do you know what, I really don't want to read it. I'm going to cut it from the video and I'm just going to unhaul it. But Do you know what, I will read it, I will give it a go. I've read a few World War sort of stories recently and quite enjoyed them, so maybe I'll enjoy this, and if I start reading it and I don't exactly the same as Feed, then I get to unhaul it. Okay, so the fifth and final book I'm going to read is going to be this one. And this is The Miniaturist. So I'd hope to split these two out, the Luminaries and The Miniaturist, because they're both sort of historical fiction. I don't read that much, but I am really excited to read this one. So yeah, I'm okay with reading them the same one, and maybe if I have a massive change of heart I might switch, but at the minute I'm happy with that. So in summary, the books I'm going to be reading sort of next month and at the end of this month are going to be these ones here. So The Unincorporated Man, The Luminaries, Feed, Shrapnel and The Miniaturist. And I would very much like you to choose 3 books for me from the books I've shown you, excluding those 5 that I've just chosen. I hope that you have a lovely weekend and happy reading. Bye bye.